Hi, I'm Allan Pease. Before the GFC, global financial crisis, we lived in one of the richest times in human history, the age of entitlement. And many people, particularly younger generations, became called the entitlement generation. They felt they were entitled to a 75-inch plasma screen. That's their birthright, and that they're entitled to everything and don't have to give anything back. And that was an attitude that pervaded throughout society. Now, one of the things we talk about in the answer is to be in control of what you think. Now, most things in life you've got control over, but when you've got a situation like a virus, well, that's external. You haven't got control over that. You haven't got control over a drunk driver who might run into your car. You don't have control over a tsunami or a tornado that may hit, or a virus. But what you do have control over is what you think about it and how you respond to it. Now, most people in this situation right now are thinking about pretty much what they see on television, which is death, dying, the statistics. It's almost like winning the lottery. 2 million people that got the virus. Hooray, you won 2 million. It's crazy. You don't need to know that sort of stuff. You need to do what you have to do to manage your circumstances, but you can decide how you think about the situation. So now that you're locked up like me, I've been locked up in here for a month and I'm not going crazy. No, either am I. So what do you think about the situation? Well, here is an opportunity, maybe one of the first opportunities in months, years, maybe a lifetime for some people, where you can learn new skills. You can decide to learn something new, something you want to do, have, or become. Now, it doesn't have to be big. It could be something small. I decided a new one today. I'm going to learn to dance the Charleston, the 1920s dance. And I've been practicing already. And you can learn all these things off YouTube. And by next week and the week after, I'll be fairly competent at dancing the Charleston. And I will not be thinking about coronavirus and all the bad things that might be happening while this situation's passing, which inevitably it will pass. So what is the one thing or things that you'd like to do right now, that you can do today, that you can focus on? Because when you focus on that, you're not focusing on all the other stuff that's happening around you, because that stuff's going to happen anyway. And you know what? You don't have much control over it. So it's going to be what it's going to be. So what is the one skill that you can learn? What do you want to do, have, and become? For me, well, the Charleston. I think it's great. I won't be wearing a dress. I'll be wearing a hat, a boater hat and a suit. And I reckon I'm going to be cool at the Charleston, because I was just watching it on YouTube before. And you know what? When you do something new and you focus on it like that, it fills your body with endorphins. You feel positive. You feel happy. You go to bed and you sleep.